Hello and welcome to the 12th edition of the Red Bull Rampage. I'm Brett Tippie, and this is Inside the Tape. We're going to check out the riders' right ridge today, see some of the lines, talk to the riders, and see what they're getting ready for the finals in a couple of days. Enjoy the show, everybody. Here with Terry Cox, the judge's course marshal. Tell us about some of the lines we can see from here on the mid-road.
Well, right here we start out with Kurt Sorge's huge drop. Then we jump over here to Connor McFarland's. And if you kind of go around in here, we got the young gun, local Ethan. Then up here we got Vinny T drops in right over the Red Bull sign. Then right next to him we got Cam Zink and Kyle Strait. Jumping over into here, we got our birthday boy, our dog.
Pierre comes through the canyon as well. Tommy G and Anton Bazette are lining up this huge drop right here that they're still working on the landing for. Semenuk, Rheeder come through this ridge as well. Boggs is going to come over the other side and enter this ridge as they head down there to the finish for all the big jumps.
I'm here with Emerson Wilk, one of the builders for Connor McFarland. It looks like he widened this huge landing here. How big is that thing?
Well, they measured it before, and it's about 45, 46 feet, so yeah, pretty big, really. So there was that real sketchy step down he had before, which gave him nightmares for the last year. So the idea was just to get around it, built a nice big hip, and he's just tested it now, and it works perfect, so he's pretty happy.
You went off here last year, but you've dug in a different takeoff this year, eh?
Yeah, just to make it a little bit easier and a bit safer feeling. Just a little bit lower, a bit easier, a bit rolled, and then we've buffed the landing and got a big dent out of it, and yeah, it's way more consistent, and I reckon it'll be sweet.
Nice. It hips ever so slightly, huh?
Yeah, just because we're coming slightly more from the right this year, so it just hips a little bit, but I think I'll just go off it dead straight and it should be sweet, hopefully.
Nice, man. Looking good. You. Kurt Sorge on Inside the Tape here, getting things all ready. You're almost done building?
Yeah, we're pretty much done the whole build, just kind of packing and watering and trying to ride it in. This is kind of our main feature, the big drop on our line.
And so it's got a downhill in run, which is nice, so you can just kind of let the brakes go. Whereabouts do you let your brakes go?
Yeah, like last year we had to come all inside, so we got to widen the run in this year and kind of got this roller, so you pretty much just cruise up to it, and then when you get to the edge, you just let go of the brakes, and then you go leaping off here.
Leaping off here. How big is this thing? You hit it 3 times already, eh?
Yeah, I hit it 3 times this morning, and I don't know, just went a little quick for the first lap just for good measure and sent it like halfway down the landing, so that was a pretty cool feeling.
I heard you went 65 feet down.
I don't know, it's pretty far, but it was smooth.
I'm here with Ethan Nell, YT rider, and he's been doing some practice. He just did the upper section here. How'd that go?
Yeah, I went from the tippy top.
The tippy top.
The tippy top. Lilypad there, it's super gnarly, like to control your speed off the top, but worked out. And then rode down, hit all of my features down to the big Lilypad drop here. And yeah, I teed that up last night and it worked out well.
You can't even see the landing from here, so you've got to like pop it and then just get back down into it, or what?
So technical. We got to like have perfect braking down this and keep it slow and make the right pop, because if you go too far, you'll miss the Lilypad and destroy yourself, or you don't want to case into the back of that. So yeah.
That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah, super gnarly, but nobody else has a feature like this on course, so hopefully it'll score sweet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, what's it like being a local here and finally being in Rampage in the big show?
Man, it's so cool, like coming here, digging for years, and then finally in the show and get to show what I'm about, and super stoked. It's a lot of pressure, but it's good.
I got to say, your line up top looks absolutely ridiculous. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it comes off from the top chute. It's I think it originally what Aggie and Dorfling were kind of hoping to do, and we had enough time this Rampage to kind of get it all done. We teamed up with Pierre. He did the top. He did like 3 days in a row, and then we did about 3 days in a row on the bottom section. Still working on it a little bit, but we rode in from the top of the landing, and it felt really good. It was still really gnarly, but it's looking good.
It's kind of terrifying. You don't get vertigo too much anymore from being around here so much, but the top's a bit eerie because you're just peering off of the top, the blind roll all the way down to the valley, you know. Like Kyle said, we rode in from the bottom of the landing, and it was is the gnarliest half line we've ever done in our lives, you know, but it made it manageable to where we know if we have X amount more speed from the top drop that, you know, what features in it and what rolls are going to be tough. We're trying to like kind of fill those in, and so we don't get bucked, but fortunately it's pretty straight. So it all comes down to braking and managing your speed and not getting the huckabuck.
Here with our dog and Pierre Edward Ferry, known as Pef. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
How old are you?
30.
Whatever.
30. Oh my God. Hey, you don't look 30, but we can remember when you did.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so tell us about your line, guys. What's going on here?
He's going riders left. I'm going riders right up top. And then we kind of meet up quarter of the way down. Nice raw shoot style, little bunch of lily pads down. And it gets kind of jumpy towards the bottom.
Yeah, we team up like with Airdog this year, and he's been rebuilding the line I rode last year. So he just like make it like burr smooth, you know, like his style. So yeah, it's pretty much like let the brake go when you hit that pad. Then this is pretty much the longest gap of our line, which is pretty sketchy because the size of the pad you jump on from that like shark thing is the same size of the jump. So we wish like the judges are gonna appreciate that. And then we just go like full speed. We had a couple of jumps into that big like dirt jump at the bottom. That Airdog is gonna kill.
Here with Alexander Chisholm digging for Brett Rheeder. What's he got going on here in the middle section?
We just have 2 new flat drops that we have here that we've added to the line, and Brett's got hopefully some tricks for you guys in store. So excited for that.
This is the Noblin. Super exposed on both sides, huge cliffs where you come along the ridge, you drop into a steep little section, drop a little air right here. You're right on the edge of a 90 to maybe 100-foot cliff, and it's very exposed and very gnarly. And what's going on here?
We're just doing a little watering, keeping things packed down. It's super steep and loose up here, so keeping traction up here at the top. Woo!
We're here with the judges, except for Randy Spangler, the head judge. What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for anyone who throws it all together.
I like to see control.
Style.
Winners. Animal chin.
On the ridge?
Yeah.
And then right.
Okay. I'm here with Vinny T in his first Rampage. How are you, man?
Yeah, good. And you?
Very well, thank you. What's it like to be here at Rampage?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here and happy to do a line, this line, steep line.
Yes. Where are you going to go here?
I will take the ridge with pass on Andreu and then go right.
How are you going to keep your speed down, making those corners into that steep chute?
I don't know yet, but I think it's going to be okay.
All right, hanging out at the top of the course with Bender.
That's right.
Woo! Let's get ready to Rampage!
Yeah! Well, first off, I would say the wind is going to be a big factor for these guys. You can kind of feel a couple gusts going on right now, but in terms of getting ready for dropping in on something like Rampage and doing these death-defying stunts, practice.
This is the tippy top of the Rampage course. This is where the riders are dropping in that way or down the right ridge or right down the guts of it. This is where your palms are sweaty, your knees are weak, and you're on mom spaghetti. Here's Andreu at the top. You just did a little in-run on that chute, and you're back up here for a little more practice?
Yeah, man, we're trying to drop the top of our line today, and yeah, it feels good, man. I think it's gonna be a good one. We're trying to figure out like the slowest way to ride the thing, because if we drop in and we lose control, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So we're just trying to build up, not start from the very top, you know, and man, hopefully it rides as good as it looks.
Well, it looks pretty good. Bas van Steenbergen, looking down the top of your line. What's going through your head here, and how are you breaking down riding this section in the next section?
Yeah, we're just trying to pretty much figure out where we can put our tires down and where we can brake good and where there's going to be traction and no traction, and yeah, just hoping to be as close to what we think it's going to be. Yeah, should be all right.
All right, we're at the top of Pef's and Cam Zink's and Kyle Strait's line right here. This is what you're going to see as you drop in.
You're exactly right on that one. Are you comfortable standing here?
I'm comfortable standing here, but down there, not quite.
You know what's funny is I think I'll be more comfortable on my bike when I'm down there than I am like actually standing right here.
Yeah, you get vertigo more on your feet.
Dude, yeah, I need to hold on to something, right?
From here, this looks absolutely insane. It gets steep right here, then it cliffs out, and then it's at least 45 degrees for pretty much the whole thing, all the way down, where you know, you're gonna get a lot of speed by going in on this cliff. And Andreo's gonna get a lot of speed by going on that cliff.
I was already going too fast.
Already going too fast on your feet. Here with Brandon Semenuk, and we're on a Lilypad double drop here. It looks absolutely insane from up here. You just landing slightly on the brakes there?
Yeah, I pretty much just slide down this whole thing. Slow as you can go. Shut her down in time to make that berm at the bottom.
Antoine, you're taking section by section and just working your way down the line, eh?
Yeah, totally. I'm getting used to Tommy G's jump. That's probably the first jump I I flip after like 3 tries. Yeah, feeling good. I still have a few things to do, but I had them last year already, so it should be fine, you know. But, yeah. And then I'm gonna search the bottom jump.
All right, keep it going, brother. Yeah. Antoine Bazette getting it. That's a wrap here at Inside the Tape on the Riders' right ridge. More action tomorrow on the left ridge in the center, and riders piecing together the runs bit by bit, more and more, and some wild action going down today and tomorrow. We'll see you then.